What is going on, y'all? ToShae B 336 Tarot here. Gemini, how are you? I hope you are having a fantastic day. Message, of course, y'all, with the sage, setting the intention to cleanse, remove, protect, and purify our space, our energy, the cards, and our auric fields of any and all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy sent intentionally or unintentionally from those known and unknown, including ourselves. All right. What is going on, Gemini? Wait a minute, y'all. Let me take them out because I don't need those. Um, I hope y'all are doing well. I'm coming in to do your December 2021 vibe and energy forecast, right? And I'm also adding something a little new. Y'all know that you can use this for your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus, anything else you know in your chart, or you can watch for somebody else, right? But everybody can get a message out of the message. So we're going to start off with our meditation and then we're going to jump into the cards, all right? All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and get started. See what we need to talk about with Spirit today, or what Spirit needs to talk with us about with us today, right? Y'all know this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. That will be for somebody else. And while we're getting the Oracle cards out here, y'all, go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for me. It greatly helps me. It helps me to get the message out to other people, whoever needs to receive it, right? Because everybody needs to, maybe everybody can benefit. Okay, so we're going to start off with our mind, body, and spirit oracle cards, and I am kind of adding another piece in um, to the reading as well. So y'all make sure you let me know in the comments how you feel about it, Gemini. All right, very good. So let's go and jump in with spirit guides, ancestors, and angels of the highest and purest. Very good. Light, vibration, and energy. Come through for my Gemini people. What do we need to know? What do we need to talk about? What is the vibe? What is the energy for Gemini? December 2021. In meditation just now, I heard don't be afraid to be great, right? Because you have like prosperity that's coming in, abundance that's coming in. This is what we're letting go of any fears, um, anything that's holding us back. We are releasing that, right? We're not taking that any kind of negative energy into 2022. That's not what we want to do. So we are definitely going to release anything that's holding us back, any types of fears. They just said ambiguity. We're releasing that as well. So, because we want to be our 2022 to be successful, right? And it's going to be successful. We are speaking that into existence. Thank you, Spirit. No, they said they want this here. Okay. All right. One and two. All right, Gemini, let's jump in and see what we got going on for the rest of 2021. Coming up in the look, coming up in the headspace, you have Peaceful Warrior that's coming in, Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. Um, Setting boundaries. Remember, I was saying, like, don't be fearful, don't be afraid. You have to set healthy boundaries. This may be something that we need to work on doing as we're going into this next new year, right? And you're definitely supported by spirit with this. This is working on your solar plexus energy as well. And they're also highlighting on this the third eye chakra and really trusting the visions and the information that you are receiving so that you will know and be able to stay consistent with moving forward, right? You have refrain from judgments. We are all unique and experiencing life in our own way. Allow others their journey. It's not your responsibility, right? You have to let everybody move on their own, how they're supposed to move independently of you. You don't have to take care of anyone. Those are boundaries message. You can only be responsible for you, and you can only do what you can do. And also, if somebody is violating your boundaries and trying to justify them doing that, we're not taking that into 2022. That is something that we want to work on right now. Again, no judgment on others, no judgment on yourself either, because you have to do what is best for you. Okay? Coming up, come on, spirit, with the money coming in. You have, this is in the body space, y'all. You have woman holding a coin. This is like the Queen of Pentacles, right? This is standing, knowing your worth, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. The number 6 may be important to you. Sorry, y'all. Um, Oh, look, and there's a black cat that's on there. So you may have some spirit guide animals that are coming in, but this is knowing your worth, knowing your value, and staying peaceful, protecting your peace, protecting your energy, right? Because this is going to be important for this week. Coming in, you have for guidance, you have we are the company we keep. Are the people in your space healthy for you? If they are not, we letting them go too, right? We cannot take the same type of energy into 2022 because we're going to get the same energy that we've always had. If you do what you always did, you're going to get what you always got, right? So it's time to start looking at your surroundings, looking at the people who are around you, who are in your circle. How do they benefit you? And it's not that you need them to be beneficial, but if they're not adding, then that means they're taking away. So it's reassessing the people who are currently in your life. Do they need to continue to be in your life? How are they elevating you? Are they uplifting you? Are they adding a positive vibe, positive energy to your life? If they're not, we got to cut them, Gemini, and it's hard. And look, this is number 42, breaks down to number 6 as well. So I think I may have said 6 was important, but the lovers is what they're bringing me to on this. Bringing in healthier connections because you're choosing to have healthy connections that are in your life currently. Okay? Come on, spirit. You have in the spirit space, you have listen. Did that focus for y'all? Y'all, these cards will never focus. Let me see. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. Okay? So again, listening to your intuition. And also that's a good that's communication, right? That's Mercury. We're ruled by Mercury, Gemini is. So this is knowing when to speak and when to be quiet, and listening to your spirit guides, ancestors, and angels, listening to yourself because yourself is guiding you. And it's like sometimes we don't always have to listen, right? If you do not want to listen to someone, then don't. You don't have to listen because somebody may just want to talk to you and like low rate you or minimize you or diminish your glow, right? So you don't have to listen to that. But spirit is encouraging you to listen to yourself. But sometimes also they're saying like nonverbal communication. That's what they're bringing. It's like, what are the actions behind the words? Trust what you see about people, not what they tell you. I know that trust is a slippery slope, but you have to pay attention to more than just what's being said. You have to look at the nonverbal communication. Do their actions line up with what they are actually saying? So there are different types of ways to listen. Okay. Come on, spirit. Your spiritual path is being illuminated, right? Spirit, that's why spirit is saying, listen, message, you are being shown the way. You are being shown the guidance that you need in order to move forward. So it's a matter of trusting that guidance and that wisdom from spirit. Okay. And do not think that you're not receiving that guidance, because you are. It's about trusting it and not passing judgment. Oh, I just heard you don't always have, it's not that you don't always have to be the bigger person. You just have to be the best person for you and do what is best for you. Okay. I hope that makes sense, because they're just showing, they're showing me like, you don't have to bend over backwards for anyone. You don't have to try to satisfy anyone. You have to do what's best for you. Okay. All right, Jim, let's go ahead and jump into the Celtic cross and see what else Spirit wants us to know um, about the rest of December, right? Because today is the first, new beginnings. New look, you want, yep, they said they want that. Look, as soon as I was saying new beginnings, the Ace of Cups flips over. Oh, come on, Gemini. And we already had, oh, this is beautiful, y'all. Already, and we just got started. Look, y'all showing up in your reading too. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, two aces. Oh, this is oh, but there's some changes that a change is gonna come. A change is gonna come. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Gemini, bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. You have the Nine of Pentacles. This is independence. This is growth. And I'm going to jump into this because, look, we already had the woman holding a coin. And what is it? You actually have the Empress that is coming out. So this is standing in your big Empress energy, okay? Nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. You have financial stability, security, and independence that is coming in, and it will not be denied to you. It's about knowing yourself, knowing your worth, and standing on your boundaries and what you believe. That is like the requirement. Letting go of fear, letting go of, look, and I'm gonna jump around in y'all's cars, y'all, because that's what I feel like I need to do. But this is what you don't see coming: your independence, your freedom, financially, being financially stable, being financially secure. You're calling this into you, and the way that you're calling this in, heart of the matter, you have the Ace of Cups. This is refilling your cup, trusting in the visions that you're seeing. They're showing me with this eye that is on this card. This is nurturing yourself, it's supporting yourself, and also relying on the wisdom and guidance of Spirit. Really refilling and replenishing yourself, finding a way through any difficulties, finding a way through any obstacles, and allowing Spirit to do its part. This is really making the commitment to care for you. The commitment to care for you more than you care for anyone else. You can't pour from an empty cup, right? So this is about knowing your power, knowing your strength, knowing your worth as well. You're calling in like so much abundance. Like this is what you're calling in for 2022. Because look, coming up in your foundation, what's grounding you, this is you have the Ten of Pentacles that's coming in. So this is your dream life. This is everything you want, everything you're trying to accomplish. Y'all, I know it's not, I don't guess it's not a lot of light right there, but this is everything that you are wanting to make you happy on every level. This is financially, emotionally. The Ten of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards in the deck. And it's coming up right next to the Empress. And it's like, listen, you are calling this in for yourself because you have done the work. That's where this Ace of Cups is coming in. And you're going to continue to do the work as the rest of this month progresses. You have the Queen of Swords that's coming up in the recent past. So this is actually standing in your power and knowing your worth and being very intentional, being very clear about what it is that is best for you, and not letting anybody else dictate that to you, because we don't have that is not the path we're supposed to be on. And it's definitely understandable. You have the Eight of Swords coming in. They just told me to bring this up. Sometimes when we have to be clear and concise and to the point and use our logical brain, um, it can cause us some fear. It can make, if we're not standing in this Queen of Swords energy, this is how we get into message this Eight of Swords energy. Okay. feeling trapped, feeling like this disillusionment, like you can't escape, you don't know how to move forward. So when you really sit with yourself, get guidance from spirit. Look, and I'm gonna jump to this because you have the four swords that is crowning you in your thoughts. When you sit and you meditate and you listen and you connect with yourself and spirit, you will get very clear wisdom and information and guidance. You will know how to move forward. It's a matter of being still. It's about a matter of being receptive and open and really listening with more than, oh, look, come through spirit. It's about listening with more than just your ears, right? It is about listening to the guidance and wisdom that the messages and downloads. But this requires being still. This requires also being very clear and knowing who you are, standing in your power and knowing your worth, because you're doing that. Look, you were showing up as the Ace of Wands. So this is taking inspired action. Spirit is bringing you like the next step, make this move, and it's coming up next to the Ace of Cups. So spirit is guiding you, your spirit team, they are guiding you on the steps that need to be taken so that because you're assured success is what they are telling me. Like your success is going to happen either way. This is about you knowing and believing and understanding that you are the priority. Your happiness is the priority. It's not your responsibility to make anyone else happy, just like it ain't nobody's responsibility to make you happy. So this is taking action towards your happiness, right? This is taking action towards your goals. Because look, this is coming up, y'all, in the near future. You have the tower that's coming in, and this is just change. It is change. It's going to be a sudden and unexpected change, but it's actually going to be beneficial. So spirit does not want you to fear this change, because what happened was you had built up the wall so high that, but the foundation was unstable, right? So this is a time of really taking all of that down, breaking all of that down, and allowing this change to happen. This is change within yourself. This is change outside of yourself. This is change in your environment. You have change that is coming in, but this is for everybody. When something is not on a firm foundation, it has to be broken down. And spirit wants you to not um, fear the change, right? Don't fear the change. Don't fear, because these are necessary changes and things that have to be stripped away prior to you, so that you can make room for something new to come in, right? And so you can get back to knowing who you are. Okay, this is what spirit is showing me, like with these two aces again, and this Empress, knowing who you are, knowing yourself emotionally, having mental, physical, and spiritual stability is, and it's like some things have to be stripped away in order for you to stand in your authenticity and know who you are. Okay. Sorry, long message, I know, but I had to get it out. I had to get it out. Okay. So coming up in your environment, this is the Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped, you're not. You're being shown the way. You're being shown the actions to take, the direction to take, and also what has to be stripped away so that you can move forward successfully, because your path is being illuminated. Even if you feel blindfolded and stuck and unsure of where you are going or what it is that you need to do next, your path, your spiritual path is being illuminated, right? And they're bringing me back again to the Ace of Swords. I mean, sorry, Ace of Wands with this. You are being shown the way. So it's about trusting in spirit and believing in spirit and believing in your own wisdom and guidance, and about slowing you, but you have to slow down long enough to really hear and understand the messages that you are getting. Okay. What is coming up in your hopes and fears? Ooh, and I just heard, if you're looking for love, you may be calling in a fire sign. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So But this is actually you. Don't be afraid to stand in your power. Don't be afraid to assert what you know is best for you. You can assert yourself from a peaceful place. It's not all about arguing or trying to dominate, but it's about you knowing your strength and your worth and standing up for what is right for you. Look, they just pointed out to me like the two like how she's Ariel, Archangel Ariel's holding this message, and then these wands are on his throne. And it's like, do not be afraid to stand in your power because no one is in control of you. And everyone has to take ownership and authority for themselves. And that's what they're saying on this. Look, he's sitting there, but he ain't playing no games, right? He knows who he is, he knows his power, he knows his worth. You may be an air sign with some fire in your chart. I think I keep saying that. But this is knowing your worth and not being afraid to stand for what you know is right for you. Okay. And coming up in the potential future outcome, you have the magician that is coming in, y'all. So this is knowing your ability to create. This is knowing the power you possess. This is knowing how to wield that power in a way that is beneficial for you, that helps you elevate, that moves you forward, and knowing that you are creating and calling in the abundance. And it's because you're choosing to listen. You know your worth, you know your strength, and you're determined to make something happen because the King of Wands is determined, right? He is determined to see things through to the end. He is determined and he knows that no matter what challenges come up. Do we have something about challenges, y'all? I thought we had a card, something about challenges. Okay. Um, no, he knows that he's confident. He knows that he's going to move forward no matter what is thrown at him. He's confident. He's peaceful. Look, he's sitting on the throne. He's chilling. He ain't worried about it. He's just like, it is what it is, but I'm ready for it and I'm here to receive it. Okay. I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to protect my peace. I'm going to protect my energy. I'm going to protect my happiness, whatever your happiness is for you. Okay. With this 10 of Pentacles, got to stand in your power because this is literally 10 of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands to the King of Wands. No, this is a beautiful reading, Gemini. Like, it's just about you knowing your power, knowing your strength, listening to your intuition. Okay, and removing anybody who tries to keep you in this Eight of Swords energy. We not dealing with that. We have things to do, things we're trying to accomplish. We're trying to where we so make sure you're setting boundaries. Make sure that you're standing on your boundaries as well. Okay. Beautiful reading for December, y'all. This letting go of anybody, any toxic connections, unhealthy connections. Um, let everybody live their own journey. We all have to make it and find our own way. Okay, that's what we're here to do. It's not your responsibility to take care of everybody. Everybody has to find their own way. Okay, hold on, y'all. All right, so now we are going to see how is Spirit helping Gemini. How is Spirit helping Gemini? How is Spirit helping Gemini? And then we will get our final word of guidance. Okay, there's one. How is Spirit helping Gemini? There's two. They said there's one more. Is it this one? Oh, okay. Very good. So, look, I had to make sure. All right, y'all. Come on, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. So, message. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look, all that came through at the same time, right? All right. So, how is Spirit helping Gemini? You have teamwork that is coming in. This says the time has come to consider partnering with others to complete a task, project, or bigger goal. This is time to be open to other people's ideas, inputs, or talents. Delegating tasks to others who helps carry a more fair workload. Assistance is coming from Spirit. Help is on the way. You don't have to do it all on your own. So Spirit is helping you by telling you what we were already talking about. Like, you're being guided on this. You're being led to make decisions and move a certain way. And there may be other people who come onto your path that are guided to you so that they can help you to navigate through any difficulties as well. Okay? Come on, Spirit. You have freedom that is coming in. This is an omen to free yourself from bad influences, confinements of your circumstances, and stagnation. Reach for higher goals, bigger dreams, and allow people to help you along the way. Never allow yourself to be held captive to other people's expectations or demands. Come on, Spirit. Look, this is what we not gonna do. Okay, we not gonna do this because we cannot allow, this is stagnation. This is, so we can't allow anyone to keep us from our freedom. So you have to do what is necessary. Don't risk being trapped. You are in control of your own destiny. Do not let anyone make you feel that you are not free or that you don't have the right to live the life that you want to live. Okay, you are free. Do not let anyone put you in this Eight of Swords energy. And Spirit is removing anyone who is going to try. Okay, like cutting out connections that are not good for you. Okay, you have say no. Say no. Look, then we talk about boundaries and standing in your standing your ground with peace. This card says your guides and spirit have heard your prayers and questions, and they are suggesting for you to say no as your decision going forward. Your path is important and your well-being matters. Now is not the time to take action. Wait for a better opportunity, maintain high integrity, strict ethics, and don't give in to peer pressure. Say no, set your boundaries, and stand on your boundaries, okay? It is going to be so important for you to really start putting and keeping these boundaries in place, so that no one violates your freedom again. Like, if you have had trouble, and trust me, I've had a lot of trouble with setting boundaries and standing on my boundaries. But I also ask Spirit for freedom, right? I don't want anything that restricts me, anything that puts me in this Eight of Swords energy. I release that and I'll give this over to Spirit. So stand on your boundaries, create them, stand on them. If you have to set intentions around standing on your boundaries, do that. We have this, I think the new moon is on the 4th. Um, so if you have to set intentions around that, then do that. Do not let anyone take your free will, your free choice of your happiness away from you. Spirit is helping you to set firmer boundaries, okay? And then you have professionalism that's coming in. This says this is an omen to pay closer attention to the way you present yourself in a professional setting. So be on time, be prepared, put forth your best self. Um, Make sure that your work ethics are good. Make sure that you, because it's like you may have an important work relationship that is coming in, or because they're kind of highlighting that for me, like they're helping you to move forward in your job. They just brought me back to this woman holding a coin, like new opportunities in your job and what you do. So just make sure that you're putting your best foot forward, learning as much as you can on with any new opportunities that are coming up. Okay, Gemini, very good. Thank you, Spirit. Um, what are we using for our final word of guidance? They just showed me. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find it because I didn't have them out here. What are we using? What are we using? I don't even see them. Oh, here they go. Look, they were stuck back there in the back, y'all. So, final word of guidance for y'all. Um, this is anything that we didn't cover in the reading or anything additional that Spirit wants us to know. So the rest of it for December 2021 and going into 2022, we are setting boundaries, Gemini. We are setting boundaries and saying no. No is a full sentence. No. Okay? Just like yes. So if you have to say no, stand your ground, okay? You can, and if you don't have to say anything but the word no, okay? because no is no. And you don't have to offer any explanations. You don't have to offer any reasons and rationales. You don't have to do that. You are free to make whatever decisions are going to be best for you. Okay? All right. Come through, Spirit. What is the final word of guidance for my Gemini people for 2021 December? What is the final word of guidance? Look, very, very good. Okay. Look, so I'm going to show y'all, but y'all know I'm going to read this out the book. Um, Look, we've been talking about it already, so I'm not surprised at all that this is the final word of guidance. Look, your higher self, come through, Spirit. This card says the sacred lifeline. This card shows a woman's heart with brilliant white wings radiating golden light. I hope this is focusing for y'all. It represents your own eternal spirit, your higher self, the part of you that existed before this life, before all the issues you think this life is about. You are entering a very valuable and intuitive time, one in which you're able to feel the true depth of your power. You are shedding the feelings of doubt and limitation, reaching deep within to feel the boundless strength of eternity vibrating in your soul. This is your true self, your lifeline to truth, higher consciousness, and timeless connections. Meditate on your soul's identity to gain all the understanding you need and all the solutions you seek. We talked about that on that Four of Swords, right? Your soul is clearing the way for profound blessings to come. So let this sacred self guide you. As you do, you'll begin to notice magical things happening in your life. Come on, Spirit. Look, I told y'all bringing it in. You bringing it in. Look, I can't even pick up all the cards that are positive up here, right, Gemini? Because y'all have these new beginnings, abundance, and blessings that are coming in. Look, you're calling this in. So continue to do that. Continue to trust in your wisdom. Continue to trust your higher self and the guidance that you're receiving because it's going to be beneficial. You stepping into 2022 with a bang, all right? Very good, Gemini. I hope that this was helpful for y'all. Y'all, I am sending love, light, and healing energy. I want y'all to have a fantastic rest of your day. All right. Bye, y'all. And month. Bye, y'all.